Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews. We're looking at St. Arnold Juicy IPA, and this is from a variety pack, which I've not seen in my town. That's cool that you got this. And we did a trade for two others.
So what's the APP on that?
Oh, it's pretty strong. 7.1, yeah.
Wow, 7.1.
And it's juicy, bursting with hops.
This is St. Arnold out of Houston, Texas.
Yes, and I went on
Some people might say Texas.
Yeah, not normal people. I went on a tour there. It's independent craft brewer. I went on a tour there last year. It was very nice.
As opposed to the last time.
Yeah, the tour guy was in control of himself. And
the tour guy was sober.
Yeah.
As opposed to drunk tour guy.
And then I drank the St. Arnold original St. Arnold Ale, the original beer from '94, on draft, and it was so good on draft. Now, I bought the cans.
That's the amber ale.
Yeah, I got the cans later. My friend Paul gave me a 6-pack, and it was good in cans, certainly good, but on draft just can't beat it. But that's usually the case. So this is
Why do you think that's so? Why do you think the beer tastes better on draft than it does in cans or bottles?
because it's not pasteurized.
So you think pasteurization
Hurts the beer. Oh, they got beer companies that'll admit it.
Okay, question. Another question about pasteurization in beers. Coors Light is
Cold filtered.
Keystone Light is
Pasteurized.
So wouldn't you say if you ordered a keg of Keystone Light it would be pasteurized already?
That would be a pasteurized version, correct. But if you get it in bottles and cans, it's just pasteurized.
So what you're saying is that that particular beer, no matter what vessel it comes in, it's going to taste the same.
Coors Light will.
No, that's not what I said. I asked about Keystone Light.
Oh, it's pasteurized.
So no matter what it comes in, it's going to taste the same. If it comes in draft, pasteurized.
No, not the draft, because the draft is unpasteurized. I'm talking about the bottles and cans are pasteurized. Any draft beer is unpasteurized. I don't care what brand it is. Pabst Blue Ribbon, Budweiser, Miller High
Pabst Blue Ribbon pasteurized, put in cans and bottles.
Yes, but not in a...
So every beer is pasteurized?
Unless they're cold filtered, like Coors Light.
And draft.
Yeah. Okay.
I was just asking, I don't know.
Yeah. So this is about 4 months old, so it's still pretty fresh. So thanks for bringing it over.
You're welcome. So this is going to be a hazy. 3 of the 4 choices inside of the 12-pack are labeled hazy.
Now, as far as can condition and bottle condition beers where they add the live yeast, I don't know if those are pasteurized. I couldn't tell you that. Those are living beers, so I'm thinking
Right.
it wouldn't be.
Oh, I got ripped off.
Oh yeah, right. I intentionally poured you more this time.
Did you?
I screwed
Did
you.
you?
Well, yeah, because I
Did you?
gypped you the last.
Did you? Did
Yeah.
you?
I thought it did. Okay.
So the appearance of it is not quite totally hazy.
Yellow orange.
Slightly hazy. Yeah.
Boy, there is sediment galore in there, though. Powdery sediment. Oh, whatever that is.
Not in mine. Because I got the first pour out of the vessel.
Yeah, but we got different eyesight. You can see well far away without glasses, and I can see well close up without glasses. So,
All right,
I see
so
things you don't see without my
We're going to
glasses.
prove that. You got a point. And I'm not seeing any sediment in mine. Can I see yours for a second? I'll give it back to you.
Got to get some good light on it, though.
Yeah. I'm seeing it in yours, not in mine.
Oh, well,
Because I had the first pour.
yeah, and that would make sense.
Top of the can.
The sediment goes to the bottom. Okay.
Plus you like the garbage in your beer anyway.
Yep. It smells like a regular IPA, you know what I mean? Like these modern hazies.
Fruity.
Fruity, a lot of white bread crust.
Well, what fruit are you getting off of it? Because you always say that. You're like, it's fruity, it's bread. I mean, what kind of bread? What kind of fruit?
Bread is white bread. Probably
Is it white wheat? Is it bunny bread? Is it store brand?
Yeah, just a white. Yeah, it's wholesome. That's the
I'm getting a
brand.
very strong lemon presence in this.
It's wholesome brand bread. White. Wasn't that a brand of bread? Wholesome. Okay. Maybe apricot is the fruit, but it's coming from the hops. Now, I'll say one thing about St. Arnold. Their website is basic. In other words, it's all mostly text. They don't have a lot of, videos and everything. But they're the best because their website will tell you when the beer first was released, what are the exact malts and hops in the beer. If they rename the beer, they'll tell you what it used to be called. They'll tell you what it's available in. They're very comprehensive. No other company goes to their level of detail. All right, taste. So it smells pretty good,
I agree. It smells like lemon and apricot.
What was the price for this variety pack, if you don't mind me asking?
$16.49.
Good, better price than I paid for mine. Samuel Adams one.
You get ripped off.
I paid $16.99. You must have bought this at what, Bromart?
Yeah.
I say that because that's kind of like the only store now these days I see St. Arnold in. And I don't go to Bromart too much.
They always kind of have their beers about. For fresh beers, they got the price. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
But this would have cost same price as you paid for your Sam Adams.
A little less.
It would have cost, yeah, it was 50 cents less than yours. The 6-packs are usually running between, well, they used to be $7.99 to $9.99. Now they're up to like $8.49 on a low price and up to $10.49.
And they're the only store chain I can still find the number 9 Pale Ale from Magic Hat. Oh,
That ain't nothing to brag about.
well, but I mean, I can find it. I liked it more than you did.
I haven't had a beer by that organization, company, whatever they are, brewery, that is favorable.
Magic Hat.
Every one.
Well, okay. Oh, and when we say Bromart, we don't mean like, oh, bro, you're right, bro, like people say that. We mean bro, B-R-E-A-U-X. That's the way they
It's
spell
the
it,
name
bro.
of a store.
Yes, their family name. Okay.
Bro, it's like someone's last name. Get it? Bro.
So when somebody tells them, hey, bro, they're being literal. Medium body, dry finish. Sweetness, I'll say medium, like 2.5 out of 5 sugar cubes. Bitterness, it seems low.
I was about to say, this is a far cry from an IPA.
We're sitting there talking about all these other things, and I just realized this beer has no bitterness.
No.
It's like 1 out of 5 hop cones. Like, maybe it's 1.5. It's probably really 2, but I'm so shocked that I can't process it.
It tastes like a light pale ale.
Yes, why do so many India Pale Ales on the label taste like bland pale ales when you crack open the can?
Well, we already know the answer to that because they use it as a marketing advantage to sell product. Because the label IPA is such a strong name to put on a beer and sell it.
I'm past aggravated, but I'm not a dummy. Some people watch and say, really? I would dispute that. Well, okay, well, say what you want. I don't care. Look, I am so sick of this, but I know where I can buy Elysian. I definitely know where I can buy Lagunitas IPA, and I definitely know where I can buy Goose Island IPA. And I am so tired of buying these disappointing IPAs. I'm going to stick with the Goose Island, definitely the Lagunitas, and Elysian when I see it around. And if Torpedo would start showing up again regularly, I'd buy that all the time.
You can't find Torpedo. It's all over my area. So is Elysians. Space Dust.
Yeah, here I think Walmart does have Elysian Space Dust. They destroy all these things that we bring into these videos.
You got 3 or 4 places to shop.
These
for variety.
pretend I know that these pretend IPAs. This is a pale ale. It's a strong pale ale, is what it is.
I wouldn't even say it's a strong pale ale. It's just got alcohol and the flavor's low. Ready to grade it?
Oh, I'm so disappointed. I'm gonna give it a B minus. It's like kind of good. I'll give it an 80.
All right, I'm gonna give mine a C minus.
Oh,
Because it's mislabeled for one. You put it in a pack, a variety pack of IPAs. So that was right there. That was the number one mislabel. The second mislabel is you call it IPA in a can. Can I see the can? Yeah, a juicy IPA.
why don't you just call it juicy ale? A
Yeah, let's
juicy
just
ale.
call it a juicy ale.
A bland juicy ale.
I guess they're afraid they won't sell it.
Oh, probably they're right.
Yeah, well, you know what? If you keep on misrepresenting the product that you put out, chances are that we're not going to be the first ones to call you out. And on top of that, you won't sell it.
Well, wait a minute though. A lot of younger beer enthusiasts, this is all they know about IPA. In their mind, this is India Pale Ale, and a lot of them are turned against it. I can see why. I can think of an India Pale Ale we used to get 10 years ago that would just make a joke out of what we've been trying the last few years. And it was called, well, that's one of them for sure. But I was thinking of Longhammer IPA. Remember that one from Red
We
Hook?
could still get one local that beats so many IPAs out there. Hopatulus. Hopatulus beats
Makes
a
a
lot.
fool out of 'em,
6.8% alcohol.
Yeah, it makes a fool out of
I don't know what the bitters use is in this stuff, but it's made by a local company in New Orleans.
Lager and Ale. No.
Yep. And it is fantastic. And I could still get that for 4-pack of 16-ounce cans. I could still get that for $9.50 all day long. And
Sad.
I can get their Irish Stout.
There's another one. We need to get old
I
Rasputin
get
back.
confused. Is the Irish Stout 8% or is the Hopatulus 8%? One of them 6.8.
The Irish Stout is 6.8.
Okay, so the Hopatulus is 8.
And look, I said Longhammer a few minutes ago. You didn't react. Do you remember that one? Red Hook Longhammer IPA.
That has not been around a long
I
time.
know it was good though.
Well, when it went to the short bottles, I think it changed the flavor.
When
must
they went
have
to the
sold
stubby
somebody
necks?
else. They must have sold to someone else. I used to buy it back in the day with its long necks.
Oh, it was good. Well, they did sell out. They sold out to Anheuser-Busch.
Well, there you go. There you have it.
And then the distribution disappeared. And then about a month ago, Anheuser-Busch sold it to some independent brand holder. They sold 8 of their craft beer companies to an independent.
But you know why they did that? You want me to tell you what it's called?
Needed cash money.
No. It's called the spin-off. They'll sit down and they'll examine entities that they have, and the entities that they have are products, and they look and see what products are doing the best, and what products are not doing so good. And the ones that are not doing so good are what's called spin off.
Well, I get
So
that.
rather than killing the product, they allow somebody else to take it on and see what they can do with
Yeah,
it.
look, they sold Shock Top as part of the deal. Was Shock Top doing that well? No, you don't see it anywhere.
I guarantee you everything that was spun off was not doing well.
Well, yeah, common sense.
Eventually they're going to spin off Bud Light because it's not doing well.
That would be a good idea. All right, maybe to their former relative, Billy Bush. Okay, well, thanks for watching, folks. Sorry for the disappointing video, but we're more disappointed than you are, I do believe. So, yeah, we're ending this on a pretty negative note. Sorry,
Not
but
positive. I didn't even get to put a number on it. I just said C minus.
put a number. I usually have to like hammer you to get the number.
Oh, 70.
That is really bad.
70. That's actually pretty good. I was going to give it like a 69.
Well, sorry, but it is what it is. Thanks, I guess. I do thank you all for watching. I'm so down about the
Drink
video.
better beers, and if you like these things that are slightly bitter and kind of got a little seltzer taste to them and have high alcohol and the bitterness is low, this might be for you.
Yeah, sorry if I came across negative, but I'm having a bad experience with this beer. Okay, thanks everybody. Bye.